Hi, my name is Court Bowman. I'm the president of Cleveland Consulting, and I want to thank you today for watching this video on ccBegin. ccBegin is a starter solution built by the folks at Cleveland Consulting, and today we're going to do a deep dive on organizations. We're going to take a look at how we see organizations working in the system and how you can navigate around in it. So let's dive right into the system. Like in contacts that we looked at last week, organizations can be accessed from the main menu with the new, find, or clicking on the icon to dive right in. Or you can click on the drop-down menu and select organizations from the drop-down. So we'll jump right into organizations and see what's going on. On the organizations, like everywhere else in the system, the menu bar at the top has a home button, a button for the form, for a list view, and for a table view. In Form View, there are 4 separate tabs and a back and forward button at the top, and that drop-down menu that we looked at on the home screen. Under the detail, there are 3 main areas. There's the phone and email section, there's the addresses, and then there's the details, with fields for a few main areas that we thought you might want to store: the name of the organization, a website, and what staff member is assigned, but there's plenty of white space for you to add your own fields. Over under phones and emails, there's a button to add the first phone and email if there isn't a phone or email in already. If we were to add an email address for a sales number, and let's just put my email address in there, court@clevelandconsulting.com. Once that's in there, that button to add the first one goes away, but there's an icon next to the email that you can start an email to that person if you'd like. Under addresses, we have a similar icon with a pencil to edit, just like there is up above. But under the addresses, when you click on that icon, we show you a map in Google Maps API. Over in the details, we have, as I said, the name of the organization, a website, and if you were to type a website in here, like google.com, once there's a website in there, the icon to visit that website shows up as well. And you can assign a staff member to it, if you'd like. The next tab over is Notes, and Notes in organizations works much like Notes do in contacts that we looked at last week. You have a list of your notes here, and clicking on a note will show it to the right. Clicking a plus button will create a new note, so we could create a note of a type information, say something simple like "this is a test." And then we have the notifications that we talked about last week under contacts as well. Notifications work pretty simply. If you choose to notify a staff member, there's a notification, and right now I don't have any SMTP information, so we're not sending that email out. But once you notify a staff member, the notification icon goes away. So for any given note, if you notify a new staff member, that notification icon shows up. You can click the notify button. I could send it or not, or click cancel. Even if I don't send it, I've said that I've notified that user. And so that icon goes away. So you can easily see what notes haven't had the staff notified that are supposed to be notified about this particular project. The next tab to the right is Contacts. Each organization in this system can have any number of related contacts. So in this case, I'm a related contact, as is another contact that's in the sample data. And you can look at either of these persons' information just by clicking on the icon, and then you can go back. Obviously, if a person is a related contact to the organization, that is their organization of record on the contact screen. And instead of going back, you could click on the arrow next to the organization name as well. Next to contacts is invoices. ccBegin has a pretty robust invoice system in there, and any invoices related to an organization would be listed here on this screen. You can click the plus button to create a new invoice, and we'll talk about invoices in a later video. Finally, we have the back and forward button that we mentioned earlier, and everything else in the system we've covered already. Thanks for watching this video. It was a deep dive into organizations. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can email us at ccBegin@clevelandconsulting.com. Thanks.